Have you ever noticed that two people can go through the same storm, yet one loses hope while the other somehow keeps going? The difference isn't that one has fewer problems, it's that one has learned where to anchor the mind. Because when life shakes everything around you, the greatest battle is no longer outside you, it's on the inside. So, what I've observed about adulthood is that life rarely asks for permission before it becomes difficult. One phone call can change your week. One meeting at work can change your confidence. One diagnosis, disappointment, betrayal, or one family conflict. And suddenly, your mind becomes a battlefield. And here is something that is fascinating. Neuroscientists have discovered that when we are under prolonged, uncontrollable stress, the part of the brain responsible for clear thinking, good judgment, and self control, the prefrontal cortex, doesn't function as well. At the same time, the brain's alarm system becomes more dominant, making us more reactive and making it harder to think calmly. In simple terms, the more overwhelmed your mind becomes, the harder it is to see clearly. That's why people sometimes say things they later regret, make decisions they wouldn't normally make, or begin believing that today's problem is the end of their story. The mind begins to magnify the storm, but here is what encourages me. The brain is not only shaped by stress, it is also capable of adapting and recovering when stress is reduced and healthy patterns return. Many of those thinking abilities can improve again. That's one reason your mind deserves protecting. Not because life is becoming trouble-free, but because your mind is in the place from which you interpret every trouble. The Bible even understood this long before modern neuroscience. Jesus Christ said, "Let not your heart be troubled." He didn't say you will never have trouble. He said, "Don't let your heart become ruled by it." That's different. Trouble may visit your life, but it doesn't have to become the permanent address of your heart. I've realized that many adults spend hours organizing their calendars, but very little time protecting their minds. We guard our passwords, our bank accounts, we guard our pins, we guard our homes, but what are we allowing to occupy our thoughts every single day? The frightening headline, negative comments, every comparison, every imagined worst case scenario. Eventually, what repeatedly fills the mind begins to shape the heart. So how do we guard the mind? That's the question. It is not by pretending problems don't exist, not by denying reality, but by choosing what receives our deepest attention. Feed your mind with the truth. Spend time with the people who bring perspective instead of panic. Rest when you're tired. Pray when you are overwhelmed. Take a walk. Breathe. Read something that gives hope. And remember,